It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And
an early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
MP's checked in for the Spurs. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead, but we've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. And here's Green outside. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
MP, that's for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. MP's got his second basket. Rockets trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Green. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Traps in the tray. MP's got 7 points.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Green, the pass to Smith. Now Green to stop the run. The shot, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. He wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Keldon Johnson has been leading. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Steven Adams. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Green, and it's Shepard in at the point guard position. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania. Here's some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs, with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Shepard, that's good.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Devin Vassell's doing. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. I was told that it looks like it's a lower back strain. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they're hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know right how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Collins. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Thompson passes to Shepard. And the three ball is good. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Extending out that range, Lee Shepard, this youngster can shoot it.
Eason against Wembanyama. MP, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. You know, it was maybe a step out of his range.
Barnes passes to MP. MP converting the tough bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Paul subbed in for Jones. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepard. Eason passes to VanVleet. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Rockets trail by 13. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Şengün. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün. He could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Green.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge three-ball payback right at you. Great response.
And that one's good. MP.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 9.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. VanVleet against Paul. Pulls it from 20. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
VanVleet looking around. Another miss by Houston. Up in time. That shot is off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for...
Big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with MP. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. So the wing on the left. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Şengün with a screen on Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn to grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And he makes the first but misses the second. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. For the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. To the middle. Here's Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Kicks it out to MT. Trains it from beyond the arc. MP's got it. threes now here in the third for the Spurs.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Şengün with the screen for Green. Another miss by Houston.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Pass to Şengün. Fades and misses it off the right side of the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Şengün with a wide-open look. And nothing is falling for him right now. Pass to MP. 1:29 left to play here in the third. And another basket for San Antonio. Here's Green. 5 points in the game. Van Vliet with it. Fires for 3. Another miss by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sohan with the screen. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Şengün. Pass to Green. Over Sohan. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's MP, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got 15 points in just the second half. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Van Vliet. And they pick up 2. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Green against MP. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Spurs. They finish off. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Rockets. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Green. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Shepard in at the point. And MP with the basket on the assist by Johnson. MP's got 42 in the game. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And there's the drive. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. And over the last 2 years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
And what's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
To the paint, here's Shepard. Collins grabs the miss. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Green passes to Shepard. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
MP, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Elbow shot is on the way. Another miss by Houston.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A 3 from Wembanyama. The Rockets pull it in. Shepard with the ball. Now defended by MP. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Adams with the screen on Jones. From deep, Green. Collins grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They could use a bucket. And there's the bucket as Green finishes it off.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
MP fires from way outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And it's Shepard missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. Open shot. Green. San Antonio with the rebound. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-7 run. Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. The 11-footer, Wembanyama with the rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. And here's Green outside. They get it back. Now Shepard. Green inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance.
Great win tonight, MP. Good game, MP.
talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.